what's up, team? Your boys are back in the building with a new episode of The Couch. Yo,
yes.
What's up, y'all?
Welcome to The Couch team, y'all.
We are here.
More discussion, more pop culture, more excitement, man. More ideas flowing.
If you guys don't know what The Couch is,
you know what time it is.
Let me school you up real quick.
More imagination.
The Couch is where we can just be us and just let our minds go and do what we do best after the streams. And after anything we do, we always just sit up and just talk about movies and pop culture. That's what The Couch is about.
Keyword,
couch, we brainstorm.
Couch.
We're brainstorming about something 24/7.
Ideas come, couch,
hashtag save it for the couch.
Hashtag save it for the couch.
Always got something to talk about.
And you know the crazy thing is, this
Get
week
excited, couch.
We just got off a Comic-Con weekend.
Yeah.
I just got this news. I was really busy on Sunday. I had a bad headache and things like that. I didn't really focus too much on it until today.
Okay.
So, we talking Marvel, baby.
Let me get this one. So, I am Ronan Joe Genji, Cyborgpedia, Triple. And this is the panel for half of the Justice League. Go, you guys introduce
yourself. What's up, y'all?
Man.
I'm your boy E, aka Green Arrow, aka Green Ranger. What's going on?
What up, y'all? It's Savage Jackson, aka the one and only Icon. How y'all doing?
Hey, this was tight, man. It's your boy J3, aka the Batman, called the shots when I'm needed, aka the Red Ranger, the leader of the Power Ranger, the one that Zordon chose first for a reason. Yeah, go ahead.
We are 4 parts of the Justice League, and this is The Couch. Welcome to The Couch. Today we're going to talk about the Marvel Phase 4 announcements that happened over the Comic-Con weekend.
Woo!
So we got some Disney Plus news, TV show announcements, and new phase of movies. A few cast members joined the MCU. So a lot of big stuff going out there. So the difference between this is that the TV shows with this Disney Plus are connected to the MCU versus the Netflix stuff that they said was, but it wasn't really connected.
The Netflix
wow,
and
that's gonna be tight, man.
That's great news off the jump.
That's hella great news.
Because now characters that really didn't get the shine or time, we get to spend time with them, but they're still part of the universe. So I think that's great.
Yeah, that's amazing news right there.
And that you can tell for Disney Plus at least, by the characters that are on Disney Plus.
Okay.
People that were mainstream in the MCU. You got Falcon and Winter Soldier on Disney Plus, Hawkeye's on Disney Plus.
We don't want to go too far into it. Let's get into the list though.
Yeah,
let's break this thing
so
down.
Before we start, did you guys know about any of the lists or any announcements? Did you follow any?
I knew what was coming on Disney Plus because they announced it a while ago.
Was there anything that you were excited about, or?
There was things that I was hoping for. I got one of the things that I was hoping for by surprise, and I got. So looking at the list. There's two things that's missing.
Let's just keep it 100. You have intel, Samuel Jackson. You already knew this shit was gonna happen. What the fuck?
That's that shield.
The fuck, man.
Yeah, I didn't tell them they still fucked up. Like, yeah, it's as far as I'm concerned, there's one major thing missing from the list, but there's one other thing that could be there. It would have made it tight.
Oh, you just doing your initial reaction to the list?
Yeah, that wasn't announced. There's one thing there that wasn't announced, that had no suspicion of being announced, but I want it. And there's one thing that wasn't announced that should be announced because it deserved to be announced, and it's earned its spot, and it ain't there. It's a problem.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
E, was there anything that you were excited about or wanted to see, or?
It's a little bit different. I mean, what I heard about it and what I saw, it sounds pretty good. Honestly, it's some people that I kind of really didn't expect for them to actually get a show, but it's always a surprising. It is just looking at this list right now, there is something that is not on that list that should be on that list.
Okay.
And I'm kind of a little disappointed about that.
So you're kind of lukewarm on it.
Yeah.
All right. So me, there's about maybe 3 things I'm actually looking forward to, and that's the Shang-Chi, Doctor Strange, and then the other thing that they announced but it's not on this list, and that's Blade.
Word.
So I'm excited for those 3.
Yeah, that was the surprise.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say
that
this.
was a very good surprise.
I'll say this. Coming in and seeing this list, yo, I'm gonna be 100% right now with y'all. We went through phase 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
We lost Robert Downey Jr. He gone.
Yeah. He's gone, children.
Cap is old. He's gone.
Yeah.
Gone, children.
No more Cap.
So what do? Do we pout? Do we put our heads between our legs and cry? Nah. Take what they about to give us. Look, I know what the MCU. I know what the MCU all about. I know where they need to go, and what I'm seeing, I'm okay with. Every last one of these shows, can't wait to talk about this shit. I'm sold. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready because I'm a fan of comic books. I'm ready because I remember. It's crazy when you do YouTube and you consume yourself so much in reviewing and being critiquing all that stuff, you forget why you even like these movies.
That's a good point.
I remember watching Darkman. Now we know damn well that ain't no Batman type of movie, even though Danny Elfman did the soundtrack. But we still enjoy Darkman, right?
I like Sam Raimi.
And we got a kick out of it. It ain't Batman, of course it's not. But it's Darkman. It's his own thing. So let me ride with this shit.
All right.
I know what all these motherfuckers about. I can't wait to get into this shit.
All right, we're gonna go down the
I'm
list.
rolling with this thing, man.
Let's do it. So
I'm sold.
May 21st, 2020, we got Black Widow.
Okay.
Long overdue. I'm glad it's happening though.
Should have been happening.
Should have been happening though.
It's way before Captain Marvel.
You know,
it's way too late though.
Why is way too late?
Because this movie should have came out after Avengers 1.
But it didn't. It's coming out now.
Yeah, late.
We got it.
We talking about she's mature thickness and everything now.
Yeah.
She's not bony blonde hair. Yeah. This is thick. This is MILF.
But Black Widow origin movie. It's gonna be in between, I believe, Civil War and Winter Soldier, something like that.
Okay, so it's not taking place after the fact.
Another prequel.
I thought it was gonna be, so it's gonna be another prequel.
Well, because it has to be a prequel because remember she's dead.
How you know?
How do you know? We never saw her body.
Oh yeah, true.
We did.
No,
when she sacrificed herself, we saw her body at the bottom of that gore.
We saw a body.
We didn't see.
We saw a body, but I can remember.
Those are the movie rules, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I can remember.
Those are the movie rules.
I can remember.
We saw her at the bottom, just like we saw Gamora.
And then the way things is going.
When Hawkeye went to collect that stone, her body was there.
But Gamora was at the bottom, but then she also came back in the same movie.
Different Gamora.
See what I'm saying?
Black Gamora was from the past.
Why she ain't?
Different Black Widow.
Okay, it's different Black Widow, but the Black Widow we know is gone, children.
I don't know. She could have been a Skrull.
Yeah. See?
Okay, but once again,
that
the Black Widow we know is gone.
We don't know.
Skrull takes DNA and everything, bro.
Oh wait,
we don't know.
Wait.
It
could be a Skrull, but that makes it even worse. The Skrulls are good guys now. So
I don't care.
She could have been working for.
So what was the purpose of replacing?
She could have been working for Fury. She could have. You know, we don't know.
It's all up in the air now. That's what I'm saying.
We don't know about it.
I'm using my imagination right now.
We don't know about it. The Avengers could be on a mission, and the Skrulls could have took over. And we could actually thought we saw the actual real Avengers, and the whole people we saw was Skrulls.
Well, I'm gonna say this, G. Keep it 100. You have two types of Skrulls. You have bad ones. You have good ones. It's whatever, man. Obviously, we're dealing with the good ones right now until that bad one comes. And then you'll have that. But as far as Black Widow, yo, so you say it's coming between
Civil War and Winter Soldier.
Okay.
So now this is pre-post Winter Soldier, which is cool. I hope it has that same feel as Civil War and Winter Soldier. I know the Red Guardian is going to be in here. That's what David Harbour's playing. He's kind of like a Russian Captain America.
Okay.
I believe Taskmaster is supposed to be
Wait. So you telling me he goes against the Russians in Stranger Things?
Yeah.
And then he shows up in Black Widow and he's a Russian?
Gang.
So you're telling me the way Stranger Things season 3 ended, he obviously got transported into Russia to turn into...
Yes.
It's all connected. Stranger Things season 3 is connected to Black Widow, baby.
I told you guys. Yeah. Red Guardian's a tight dude. Yeah. So you got Harbour playing him. I'm in. Taskmaster is a villain. I'm in. So you got me on that. Keep that same energy, that political spy feel. Give me that Stahelski action. Give me all of that. Keep it grounded. We're good. I'm excited for this. That's the positives for me.
Say he's like a Russian Captain America.
Baron Zemo's alive.
Yeah.
He's escaped the prison facility.
Yeah. Now
he's got his full mask and everything.
This is because here's where it takes place between Winter Soldier and Civil War, right? See, because the Black Widow movie that I know I'm not going to get now because of where it takes place, right? Is the story of her in the Red Room. But I know we're not going to get that.
We might.
We might get flashbacks of it.
I was about to say that.
We might get flashbacks.
You'll get something.
Where you see her in the ballerina
You'll
stuff.
Get something.
Because as long as.
So you want the origin?
Yeah. No, but didn't they hire a little girl to play her as a youngster?
So flashback.
Something like that, yeah. Okay. Age of Ultron, we saw a little bit of it. They touched on it a little.
Because you want to know the only reason I want to see her in the Red Room, because honestly the Red Room shit doesn't matter to me, but I want to see Infinity Formula.
Okay.
She's supposed to have it.
Yeah.
We know the Winter Soldier got it. So, You know.
And maybe you'll get to see that story that she talked about in Winter Soldier when she was being hunted by him.
Yeah.
We'll see that.
About hunted by Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Well, because
and how she got slugged.
Yeah.
Went through
I believe. Now, take
you might be able to see that.
How you got her to join.
I believe that at one point in her long ass life, she's old as dirt. That Black Widow and the Winter Soldier were actually partners in the comics, right? So, if he was chasing her for her defection, I would love to see it. I would love to see a scene where she's being chased. She's being chased by Hawkeye, and then she ends up flipping and ends up being chased by the Winter Soldier. That'd be fucking tight.
That would be crazy. I'm with it.
A double chase for one.
Wow.
It's like we gotta catch the goose or something.
Man, Marvel MCU's the fugitive. I'll take it.
Yeah. Hey,
I want to learn. I want to know a little bit more about
Tommy Lee Jones pops up, U.S. Marshal.
About Agent Romanoff.
I didn't do it
because it's a lot of things that they didn't really touch on about her. It's a lot of things from her past we still don't know about. You know what I mean? And just to break that down, I would definitely be interested to know more about what she had to go through in her life or how she got into this agency.
So you want to go further?
Yeah, I need to know. I want to know more because
he wants the origin.
And then not just that, like I kind of want to know like her skills. We know about how she was trained. You know what I mean? Because they showed little snippets of Age of Ultron of what they did to him and everything like that. What happened? I want to know a little bit more detail. Like you said, I want to know more detail into it. So that way we do it because she had to kill somebody. How'd they break her? You know what I mean? What they had to do to break her. I want to know a little bit more about that. And if they give me that in this, I'm down for that. You know what I mean? It is too early. It's way too late for her to have this, but I'm open to it because if they can give us what we finally wanted to have, hey, I'm open. Why not?
I can give you that right now. I can tell you exactly how it happened.
I'm gonna be honest.
You know how it happened.
I think, yeah, Black Widow should have had a movie a long time ago.
Yeah.
Shoulda, coulda.
Way before Captain Marvel.
Didn't happen, right?
Yeah. Right.
But now we're here, and we're here with a excellent year of a lot of female upbringing superheroes coming out the same year, or comic book origin movies. There's a lot of them. I think you got Birds of Prey, you got Wonder Woman, this.
Yeah.
And I think it's one more, and I can't really put my finger on it. But we have those type of movies coming out, and honestly, there's no time greater than that time. That's the time for just a different way of looking at it.
Open up a different avenue.
It's a different avenue. It's not really and one of the reasons why I'm okay with it is because you have some of the heavy hitters, suckers, that are coming out in 2020 as far as female comic book heroes or villains, however you want to call Harley Quinn, whatever.
Yeah.
But no matter, I'm not gonna dive into what the movie may be. Yeah, there might be some message in it. Message might be in there, but as far as the titles alone, I think Black Widow coming out in May is a solid month. I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do. I didn't know David Harper was in it. Yeah. That's my boy. Yeah. We go way back like Best Buy and the electronics section.
You're welcome.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Because I took a picture with him in the electronics. But anyway, regardless.
Show the Stranger Things.
But
Red Guardian.
I'm ready for this. I have nothing negative to say about this at all. Scarlett Johansson is a very beautiful woman.
Yes, she is.
She plays a great Black Widow. Only thing that I would really like is for her to have a Russian accent again.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
That's the only thing I really want. Just have a Russian accent. Give me a nice spy thriller, which obviously they have to do it.
Yeah.
There's no superheroes in this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm fine with that.
I'm not really looking for her.
That's what I want.
I'll be honest, I'm not really looking for her to have superpowers. I don't want that.
Because she can get the job done anyway.
She can get the job done anyway. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sold, bro.
Yeah.
I think when I can't wait to watch the trailers, man. I'm really excited for all these trailers. I can't wait to watch the trailer, man. I am sold 100% on this shit, man.
Tight. So the next one we got coming up is fall 2020 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now this, I heard the John Wick team is working on this. I just found out Chad Stahelski in at 8711. So this is going to be a full-on political spy action.
I'm jumping
around it.
This is a movie or Disney Plus?
This is Disney Plus.
This is Disney Plus.
Okay. Shout out to Disney doing it big.
So, Lethal Weapon with super soldiers.
Yep.
I'm with it.
Now, mind you, I don't think they should be calling it the Falcon and the Winter Soldier anymore.
Be the Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Well, yeah. Well,
Well,
no, because
Falcon had his dudes.
Yeah, but he got the shield now. They calling him Captain Falcon?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna just call him Falcon.
That's gonna be Captain Falcon, bro.
You can't use that name, Captain Falcon.
I'm gonna just call him Falcon.
You gonna get sued.
Really?
Yeah, Nintendo, man.
Oh yeah.
I didn't.
Falcon punch. Show me your moves.
I mean, as far as that goes, I don't know what I know Baron Zemo's gonna be in this because he's escaped, but I don't know what other threats and stuff is gonna be in there. But just the idea of following Bucky and Sam I think that's gonna be cool. You're gonna see more of him hands-on, being tech savvy. He's got his red wing, he's got the full outfit, so that's gonna be kind of cool though, because in the comic books, Sam Worker, he was like a social worker in Harlem. He was helping people, middle class and lower class, trying to get jobs and stuff and help people survive that was coming back from the service and things like that.
Yeah, he was doing that.
So you can explore a lot of that stuff and then still have him be like low tier level superhero base. I think it'd be great though.
You think they might touch up on him? I mean, everybody know who he is.
Yeah, because the movies kind of barely did it. Well, Winter Soldier kind of did it a little bit, but remember he was working in the facility.
Yeah, he was working.
But then he got back into duty when he saw
Cap needed help.
And that was kind of a usher in because he talked about all the stuff that he did as far as like Black Ops and
I'm gonna watch that tonight. Winter Soldier.
He was like, man, I never said I was a pilot, but I could fly.
I said I flew. I never said I was a pilot.
Yeah, so stuff like that. We get some of that in the show. I think it'd be great, man. And I think he's very charismatic, and he brought a lot to the MCU. He put a lot of work in the Winter Soldier and Civil War. I think he earned his due to be front and center. Not saying he should have the shield, but just Falcon as a character, I think he's fine. He always gets that short end of the stick though. But Anthony Mackie's solid, man, and I like seeing him. And Sebastian Stan, I'm always gonna ride for Bucky. I like the Winter Soldier.
This is the thing right here with this one, right? So you have Falcon and Winter Soldier, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. This is all honesty. Yeah, no one is signing up to go watch a Bucky and Falcon show, quite frankly, right?
No.
But I look at it like this: what Disney Plus is doing is what Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. was for me. When I first got introduced to Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., I'm like, yo, you telling me they got Thor's hammer in the background and shit? Is Chris Hemsworth gonna show up on this episode? Are we gonna get just not Coulson, but Cap is gonna come up on this TV show? While I'm at home, I get a Captain American experience while I'm in my house watching TV shows? Am I gonna get that? And then the 4th episode, Samuel Jackson showed up, Nick Fury, and I was like, yo, okay, I see this. But then it just went solid. It went cold turkey.
That promise died.
It went cold turkey, right? Not saying the show's bad, and not disrespecting no one that likes it. But when I see Falcon and Winter Soldier, now I know. Because you already got 2 Avengers on screen together.
Yeah.
So now I can see a Wanda popping up. I could see, a Happy. I could see some of the characters that we like and that are still around in the Avengers films could pop up. I could see Star-Lord showing up for an episode, bro.
Yeah.
I can see, and that's what makes it special. Because
Disney Plus,
it's because
because
we know their worlds combined.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that made me watch Daredevil the first season, because they were talking about the Avengers, how this thing just happened at the Avengers 1, and it was like, okay, well shit, you telling me that this could possibly happen? Mm-hmm. It's the possibilities of Falcon and Winter Soldiers and the guest appearances that's gonna make this pop. Because that takes me back to what it was with Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Mm-hmm. Every episode, the Submariner just show up, my nigga.
Yeah.
You got Magneto, bruh.
Yeah.
Captain America.
The original MCU.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The best MCU.
And that's what I think. Why I'm kind of like, okay. Because I thought it was gonna be like a one-off, just them 2. No. I know War Machine's gonna show up.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle's gonna show up, bro.
Most likely.
It's funny you say one-off. We're gonna get to that though. Too.
And Ant-Man's gonna show up, bro. You're gonna get, and they might not be as popular or anything, but to know that they'll come up, they get screen time, they can still do their powers.
That's fine.
And you can still kind of get a Avenger vibe because they teaming up.
Yeah.
I like it. It's just like with the CW, but what makes this different than CW to me?
It's gonna be more like a movie.
This is movie quality.
Yeah.
These are the movie stars. CW is
TV.
Glee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro.
It's the truth.
Hit a little below.
He said they Glee.
No, I didn't. What's the Flash from?
Glee.
Who's your number 1 star?
Glee.
Shut up.
It's Grant Gustin. He's the number 1 star. He's the Flash.
I didn't watch Glee, okay? I didn't know.
He's the number 1 star and a lot of and Supergirl. Hey, what's Supergirl from?
Glee.
I didn't watch Toledo, okay?
So,
give me.
With that being said, I got for that
introduced on Arrow.
For that being said, I got Anthony Mackie, Papa Doc.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think she hates me. Is that the movie Spike Lee joint? She hates me. With Kerry Washington and that Puerto Rican chick that was bashing Kerry Washington cheeks, bro. Come on, man, best sex scene I've ever seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
He come in with the roses, drop them, and crying and shit. Then he get a bunch of gay women pregnant. Movie's tight, bro. Anyway, you got Papa Doc, Anthony Mackie in this beach, and then you have Sebastian Stan in this beach.
It's tight.
Sebastian Stan is an up and coming actor, bro. I like Sebastian Stan, man.
It's tight.
I'm sold on the possibilities of combining. I can see them running into Doctor Strange one episode, bro.
That'd be crazy.
MCU Lethal Weapon.
Now this, I'm hyped for the possibilities, but not as hyped because I've been led astray twice already.
Okay.
By who? DCW?
By Marvel and their TV shows. Because
what Marvel TV show?
Now, because like you initially said, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was supposed to be that. But because what happens is the effects of the movies affected Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but nothing was vice versa. The Inhumans weren't even mentioned. But they were a big thing. You
said they weren't mentioned?
They weren't mentioned as far as
the movies.
In the movies.
Oh, okay.
They weren't even
the show clearly they have an arc on there.
But they talk about the Inhumans a lot.
Are you still watching or have
I stopped watching it. I stopped. But
they got Robert Reyes. They got Robert Reyes though. Ghost Rider came.
That was the last thing I saw was that season.
Robbie.
Now but this is what I mean.
Okay.
This is what I mean.
Cobra Kai. Go ahead.
Because like you said, they sold us on the fact that all of the MCU was connected, right?
Right.
Uh-huh.
So when they said we're putting out a TV show called Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it's connected to the MCU.
Right.
What that meant, as far as I was concerned, was the same things you said. Who could possibly show up? Nick Fury showed up, and Agent Hill showed up for an episode.
Yeah.
But as far as movies went, that was it. You had you didn't even get Pepper Potts to show up, or you didn't get a cameo from nobody that was in the movies.
So you're saying as far as
now
characters and star power.
at the same time,
because the whole first two seasons was
storylines.
about Hydra and all that whole
storylines. Yeah, but that's the problem with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It was the first couple seasons was reactionary to what was going on in the making.
Phase 2.
Yeah, the first couple seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was reactionary to what was going on up there. You had the fallout from the Avengers coming out and Coulson's revival. Then you had the fallout from Winter Soldier, where Hydra was revealed, and because it's called Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, mind you, it was tight, but because it's called Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it was reactionary to what was happening in Captain America. Now that's not to say that's
Netflix shows weren't tight.
I'm getting there. Excuse me.
Kevin Hart now. Damn.
Here we go.
I'm not my dude.
No, but for real. Now, as far as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. goes, it really came out and flourished on its own 2 feet in the third season, I think, where it stopped relying so much on the MCU. And I think the problem was that the dude that was in charge of Marvel TV and Kevin Feige had a falling out. They did things that they weren't supposed to do. Feige had an issue with that, and Marvel Films was like, nah, freak y'all over there, we're over here, and they wouldn't acknowledge the TV show going forward, right? Because remember they even had a scene in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that tied into Age of Ultron, where Coulson was the one who built that helicarrier, and he delivered it for them to evacuate the people from Sokovia.
Yeah, he did.
Right?
He did, yeah.
Now, as far as Netflix goes, it was the same thing. It's part of the MCU. It's all connected, and they did instead of relying heavily on the MCU movies, they told their own street level stories, which is a good thing, right? And they acknowledged that the MCU exists, but they didn't really pay it no mind. Because it was like you would see like a news article or something of something major that happened.
Something subtle, like Easter egg reference.
Like they're like, it's part of that world, but it's like if something happened in the real world in London, fuck that got to do with me. That's basically what it was, right? Yeah, that's basically how they were. They were like, yo, all right, that happened over there, but I'm in here dealing with these motherfuckers that I got to do. So
Hell's Kitchen was already having problems.
They were like, we got our own problems to deal with. Freak them. And
yes, in hell.
So that being said, Marvel Netflix, which is what I call Marvel Netflix, was its own entity, and for the most part, it was its own entity that didn't revolve around the TV shows. Now, I didn't see Jessica Jones or Luke Cage, so. But I do know one thing, and I'm trying to figure out.
Luke Cage was definitely.
I do know one thing though, and I know, and forgive me, and correct me if I'm wrong, but because it's going to tie into later, but if the MCU is really connected, and Mahershala Ali was already in the MCU as Cottonmouth,
he's not. It's not connected to the MCU.
Okay, that's what they're saying. If that's what they're saying now, then fine.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Trying to say,
I gonna be Cottonmouth and Blade.
Yeah, how's he Blade?
You know exactly where I was going. Yeah. This thing got a twin?
What are you talking about? Because the Josh Brolin is fucking Cable and Thanos.
But that's not connected. That's a Fox movie.
No, that's a Disney movie now.
But it was Fox.
And Deadpool is obviously the same Ryan Reynolds coming right over into their sheet. Did they not say they're not doing that?
Yeah. I don't know.
So that means he's in the same freaking universe.
He's going to stay rated R. They're not touching that.
I don't know. I don't believe it. He could stay rated R. There's a lot of things that's up in the air now. I mean, we got gay superheroes coming. So obviously there's things that are different now in the world than what we expected.
Well,
and if they let Deadpool,
to the studio's defense, I mean, there's nothing that Disney can't do. Canon's not in their vocabulary. They own everything.
Right now, as far as I'm concerned, Disney is WWF. Right after they bought WCW and ECW, we can do whatever the hell we want.
Yeah,
nigga, we won. We can do whatever we want.
So it's not a question of can they, just
will
how.
Yeah, it gotta make sense.
Yeah, the big question is will they?
We have a universe now. We have a Marvel Studios now. Anything can be done.
Now,
go back to Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I was getting there.
Quit.
I was getting there because you asked
to another route.
No, because you asked me what my problem was, and I explained. So now as far as
hours late, no, just go ahead.
As far as Falcon and Winter Soldier is concerned, you're right. Initially, just announcing them two, why do I care? Because low key they dumbed down the Winter Soldier after the first movie. They dumbed him down. Like you saw him. He got a little boost in Civil War. They gave him a little love, but after that he was just did it.
How they dumb him down? Because he took his mask off?
Nah.
What's the source of his powers?
Well, I mean, if you want to, I thought he was still tight.
He was in Civil War.
He was still tight in Civil War.
He was serving up them secret agents.
Yeah. He was still tight in Civil War. But where that strength go in Infinity War?
And that team up at the end with him.
Where that strength go in
serving Iron Man shit.
Where that strength go in Infinity War?
That shit was killer, bro.
Yeah.
Ronan, where did that strength go in Infinity War and Endgame? He had that machine gun, and he wasn't trying to fade nobody.
Well, he wasn't a leader though. He was told to do something.
Yeah.
Well, you talking about when they got invaded in Wakanda? Those are super OP creatures.
Was Captain America and Black and
they had a hard time too.
Yeah, but were they not fading?
We're not talking about super speed running. We're talking about fading. They were all getting bodies.
Yeah.
Cap was getting messed up.
No, but what I'm saying,
are you confusing A-class actors? Heroes,
no.
C-class heroes.
No.
Because ain't no way.
No. Because see that there you go with class levels. Fuck all that. I'm going with nigga. I'm going with this is the mother that was fighting them motherfuckers evenly.
You sound like the kid with the do-rag, motherfucking
No.
motherfucking.
Stop interrupting me, damn.
Go ahead.
So, because remember, this is the dude that was fighting. He already faded Captain America. Showed he was on his level, and he faded Black Panther. Showed he was on his level, right? So when they doing all of the shit that they doing, now granted he ain't
Bucky faded Black Panther?
Yeah, Civil War. They fought. They didn't get.
Wait a minute.
What fight you talking about? The one he lost?
Yeah,
because Bucky beat. Because
but he lost.
Black Panther beat the hell out of him.
He lost.
Hold on, remind me because I forgot.
But he wasn't really trying to fight him too. You could tell he was holding back. But now
you taking credit from Black Panther whooping that ass?
All right.
No, I'm not. But he wasn't trying to fight him either. He was trying to run away. He was.
So they were playing.
Yeah.
All right.
So motorcycle shit was hot.
They were sparring. They're sparring.
No, they weren't sparring. He was.
I don't care.
You had I don't care. You murdered my dad. You had this dude who's saying.
And why did you run?
Yeah. You had this dude who's saying, "Nigga, I wasn't even there. I'm getting the hell up out of here because all these fucking police is coming." And you know. But I'm just saying he was. You could tell his level of ability as far as physical abilities was concerned, is on the same level as those two.
All right.
So, and when it came down to it at the end in the big battles, when he teamed up with the Avengers, all you got in Infinity War and Endgame was da da da. Nigga, you got a metal arm. Use that shit.
That really didn't bother me that much.
Yeah,
I gotta really be honest. I see where you're going, but I was fine by that because he wasn't even really the center focus at that point in time. And it was an all-out battle.
Yeah,
he wasn't.
Black Panther was.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
I get it, but
he wasn't. But it's just me. It's just I noticed it, right?
You just wanted to see it. All right.
Because I figured because the way I looked at it, every character got their shine, did they not?
No.
Most, some.
Cap didn't.
Cap didn't get no shine.
No.
He came like halfway, midway in the movie.
Not in Infinity War.
Like midway in the movie, he showed up.
Shit.
He's in shadows.
You gotta
come out when necessary. That
was the Robert Downey Jr. movie.
They Batmaned him.
Yeah.
That was the Robert Downey Jr. movie.
That
was the Iron Man movie.
Hey,
Cap only got his shine in
Gordon Cap, bro.
Yeah.
Batman got some shine.
Yeah.
Cap only got his shine in Endgame.
You're right. Scarlet Witch got more shine in
the one after.
Endgame.
Endgame
was
I'm talking about shine as far as ability is concerned, physical ability.
But he did
Endgame.
Well, then character
he's a sniper.
Traits,
not president.
He's a sniper.
He's
more of a tactical sniper and shoot you with a gun than to fight you head up.
But he can still fight you head up.
Yeah, but it was no need.
When they were
if I'm killing you before you can reach me, why am I gonna put my gun down to fight you?
I mean, we know he can fight because we seen him in Civil War. Civil War, he was, they was getting down.
And he was doing it in Civil War and Winter Soldier.
So let me get this straight. The gripe with Falcon and Winter Soldier is you're afraid that they might not give him the fighting abilities where we can actually see what Winter Soldier and Falcon really can do.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I'm afraid
we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that, bro.
And you just gave some great information before we talked about them, and that was the John Wick team, which is behind their fight coordinating and all that stuff like that.
We're gonna get all that.
Might be showrunners.
Yeah. Do I have to do Keanu Reeves? Yeah, I think it's gonna be tight. Let's move on. Shit.
Let's do it.
Y'all know you ain't talking about somebody talking. You, Mr. I'm gonna talk 5 hours just to make a point.
So
you complain about a character that don't even need shine.
Okay, whatever. Let's
see what I'm saying?
Let's get this shit.
We having a conversation. Let's have the conversation. I'll say some shit just for the hell of it.
Triple. Let's do it.
Triple.
November 6th, 2020. The Eternals movie. Eternals. Now this, I'm a little bit open for it because I'm not too familiar with them. I like the mythical sci-fi and all that fantasy realm shit. So I'm open for this because I don't know who they are. I'm gonna watch it just off mystery factor. I like the sci-fi. I like the fantasy element. This kind of opens up a little bit more of that mythicism that I want to see. So off that alone, I want to see this, and I do like the cast that they've rounded up for these characters. That's all I got on this, and I'm looking forward to it. In the beginning, I did not care. I want to see it now. What's your thoughts on this?
I'm with you, Ronan. I learned a little bit about them, not too much, but I'm open to it too. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole new start, whole new beginning, more new story. You know what I'm saying? New action scenes with this. You know what I'm saying? And you're right. They got a nice cast. So I'm open to this too, bro. I mean, if they gonna give us a good story, a good action that we need, especially with the characters that we got, and knowing that the characters that we got, they ain't about to just settle for less. I'm down for this, bro.
Savage.
I don't care.
Internals. Okay. This is right here is what I call like it's funny because you get two movies that are like spy thrillers, or a movie and a show with spy thriller origin.
Yeah.
And then we go straight into space or godly mythical
beings,
entities and shit. Yeah. Right? So I don't care about the Internals. I don't. I don't care. I'll be honest with you, I don't care about none of this shit. I just want to see it. Right? That's the fan part about it.
That's fair.
Like, okay.
Sound like Kylie Murphy, right?
you got Rob Stark, which is in here, right? And you got the beautiful Salma Hayek is in this thing with that sexy, gorgeous body of hers. Hitman, bodyguard, man.
Yeah.
Fire. She's with you in that movie. Angelina Jolie is in this thing, and just off a little bit of the noise I hear that they're making gets me a little ready for it, because I like mythology.
Yeah.
I like godly beings. I like the Zeus and Hercules story.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we're getting Olympus, but on some space level.
Yeah.
So I'm sold.
Sure.
Like you, I don't know much about these guys. I don't know anything really about them. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think Thanos is related to some of them or something. I don't know.
Something like that.
But that's the beauty of coming in, because I think knowing them and them not doing them correctly will ruin it for you.
Yeah.
But
so we don't have that problem.
Not knowing them, I can still enjoy the movie and learn about them and be like, yo, they fucked them up.
Yeah.
That ain't how they supposed to be. But still enjoy the film. It's like the Guardians.
Yeah.
The Guardians ain't nothing like they supposed to be. But I do enjoy the film. So that's the beauty of this right here, because this is something new, something fresh, something brand new, never been done before. The Eternals, bruh.
They supposed to be the start of the mutants, bro. The Eternals.
I won't run with that. But you might be onto something. Because they got to introduce the mutants some way.
They got to be the start of the mutants, bro.
And to cause balance after what Thanos has corrupted, they might be able to clean the slate back to normal. I don't know.
That's also a good point.
You know what I mean? And then when they do that
opens the curiosity a little bit more.
They put more balance, like when you said with the mutants, they to put balance so it won't happen again, they add mutants.
Because they're not going to show the Holocaust.
Well,
so they'll probably
add
on to what's happening.
I think you said it or somebody said it, or I know how to research it. I think somebody said it when we had a live stream one time. When the Eternals died, and when they, I guess like, you know, they when they fall on Earth, their power like was so much it explodes where that basically right then and there
altered DNA.
Creates
bust you in your face
for real.
When it's woke.
Create the mutants, and that's supposedly how it started. And that's a way they can show the X-Men. You know what I mean? How mutants were on Earth, how they were prevented on Earth, how they start. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember that coming up on the live stream. I'm gonna say right now, I probably said it back then. That sounds stupid as fuck. A decomposing body giving you powers. I don't know about that.
A decomposing body can give you life.
I know. I'm just saying it.
If a dead man dies right there,
I know.
And ants eat his body, the circle of life, bro. You know what's up.
I know. It's
H's the shield. The Kree blood was giving them powers.
It's a circle of life.
I was gonna do it, but I can't do it. I was gonna do
was
it,
healed
and
by the
Kree blood.
blood.
About the movie, and I said, "Oh,
remember he was like, no, let me know, no."
It's a circle of life, baby.
And there was supposed to be an experiment for the Avengers.
Right.
They did it like this because you said that in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Coulson was brought back by
Kree body,
by Kree blood, and it was supposed to be provided for the Avengers if any of them died to bring them back.
Yeah, I remember.
Or to heal them, like
I remember.
Quicksilver was supposed to. Quicksilver, they did experiment for him. Hey, bruh, don't do me like that. I didn't do you like that. They did Quicksilver, like that's because we saw Quicksilver. They took his body, but we never know where the hell his body go. They didn't bury him.
Circle of life.
So experiment.
He was looking at me. I'm like, yeah, I know. Come on.
Experiment. No, I'm looking at him.
Well, it looked like you were looking at me.
Experiment. So
don't expose cock eyes. No. Go ahead.
That's why we can have having this for the Eternals. You know what I mean? And that could be a start right then and there. You mean, like you said, it's a start. This is a clean state. If we have an Eternal that die, and this Eternal is supposed to be OP, powerful as hell, and they all supposed to be this powerful. When one dies and one fell on Earth, it started a explosion or something happened. That right then and there can go by because X-Men was supposed to be an experiment or something like that went wrong.
No, those are the humans.
No. The
X-Men are just evolution.
Yeah, X-Men. The first X-Men came
That's
out.
how you could do that for the Eternals. I mean, because when evolution, the
first mutant was discovered in what? Yeah, in the 1700s or something.
No, in ancient
Egypt.
Yeah, Apocalypse.
And then
they got no history in there.
And then Sinister, Mr. Sinister is old as fuck.
Yeah.
He's old because he was
Sinister and Apocalypse are the first we know of.
But they can really hit it like that of how that could be.
Bruh, don't you do me that way, my nigga. Did you just say Bryan Cranston as Mr. Sinister?
Yeah, I did. Triple.
Sinister. I was thinking about
whiteness, Mr. Sinister.
I was thinking about putting that bald head.
Cyclops Daddy?
Yeah.
I was thinking about putting that bald head in the wheelchair.
Nah, not Professor.
No, I want him to OP and evil.
OP and evil?
Because that's Bryan Cranston's that dude. He can play good guy too, but I want to see him play.
Who else you say Bryan Cranston can play early today?
Stan Lee.
God,
Excelsior.
You crazy, Stan Lee.
Yeah, I need that.
Bryan Cranston and Stan Lee.
Couch.
Stan Lee story.
Yeah.
The beginning of
we're not on that subject.
The beginning of Stan.
That's what I said, couch.
I still want my Bryan Cranston Lex Luthor.
Couch.
Yeah.
So,
what were we talking about?
right here.
Eternals.
Yeah, that's what. See, I cut it real quick. That's the code. Couch.
So you said you didn't care.
Yeah, you didn't care.
On Marvel.
What you don't care about?
And then Jay's about to say something.
I don't care about this movie in general, and it's probably because I don't know about them, and I don't really care about them. It might be important characters, But as far as I'm concerned, they haven't done Celestial characters a lot of justice. I mean, we had Ego, and they kind of ruined him in my eyes.
Yeah, they did do that. He's supposed to be a planet.
Well, even still, he was a planet. But even still,
put Kurt in the movie. You got to show Kurt Russell. Kurt the Man Russell.
Exactly. So,
it's cool with that.
You know, I how do I say this? I don't care about the movie. I'll see it if the trailer look tight. But this is one of those movies where yeah, you're right. It could be you don't know about the characters, so you really don't care about them. There's nothing there. There's nothing there innately to pull you in.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I don't care about them, but that could excuse me. That could change. This could be, who knows? This could be, the Eternals could be the best movie that they have on this slate. We don't know yet. Right.
So you see the trailer.
This could be a Watchmen level movie. We don't know yet. This could be
a lot of hope. I like it though.
Yeah. It could be that. It could be a Dark Knight level movie. We don't know what this is, and this could be an Avengers 1 level movie.
I'm banking on mythology, bro.
Yeah, the and
like how Clash of Titans should have been.
Yeah, so you know,
cosmic
there is
this
movie has
real
this
powers.
Movie really has nothing but opportunity because you know it's a space mythology. You know and you know I'm a sucker for sandals and swords.
I'm willing to go out on a limb and say the Eternals has to have some type of following for them to put bank on it. You know what I mean?
Well,
it wouldn't just. It doesn't seem like something that, hey, let's just throw it out there. They picked it for an obvious reason. You know what I mean? And they're very good at gambling on a certain property. Yeah. They've done it the last two phases, you know, with Guardians.
But I disagree, man.
Nobody was checking for the Guardians.
Nobody knew who the Guardians were.
I didn't know who they were until James Gunn put his name on that bitch, and I know who he is. I said, oh, he made me care. James Gunn's that dude, but Eternals, same thing can happen.
I just agree as far as the following. Because it's just like a comic book. A comic book comes out on some fly shit, and people read it or not.
Yep.
I think the Eternals is that movie of this whole slate. It's the movie of the slate where they're just going to come with something new, something brand new, and I think the mythology, the godly beings, that is something dope. It's like Immortals. Remember how when Luke Evans came down and he was helping Henry Cavill?
Okay.
Right? And then when Helio, I think it was Helio, he did something, he was like, I don't want to kill you, but he had to, and he was showing the power and just took him apart and shit.
He had that like whip.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? You remember those commercials, them teasers, bruh?
Yeah.
When he showed that shit, that's all they gotta do. Slow motion that bitch real quick, show some
When they kicked and he
more like a freeze. Ooh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then just give us this gotta be a power-based film.
Yeah.
No, I don't want a lot of talking.
Yeah.
Just mythology that bitch, man.
Not no jokes really like that.
I don't even care about jokes, bro. They can make jokes about meteors hitting humans. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
As long as these niggas is doing powers and looking tight doing it,
that's fine.
I'm sold because I don't know them.
Yeah. Now the one thing is about this level, the level of godhood now that they're touching. The Eternals are some of the top tier. So you've already seen Celestials. You saw the Celestials you saw glimpses of Celestials in Guardians. In Guardians 1, when they were talking about the Power Stone, and they showed the Celestial holding the Power Stone and wiping out all life on the planet. And then Ego was also, they changed him into a Celestial. So, but the Eternals are more powerful. So I'm interested in seeing what they do there as far as in terms of power and the sheer scale that they can bring. But as far as what they look like, I have no clue.
Because Galactus is an Eternal, right?
Salmon Hayek look good, bro.
No, I'm talking about
an Eternal.
Characters.
Oh, okay.
Because as far as comics are concerned, I have no clue what these characters look like.
No.
Right? Like we know some of the people that's in the movies, but as far as the comics are concerned and the design of the characters, we have no clue what they look like, what they're supposed to look like, and honestly, that gives them the chance to say if they have a character that looks derpy, it gives them a chance to revitalize the character, such as Yondu. He looks nothing like he did in he looks similar, but Yondu was a completely different character than he was in the comics. In the comics, he got a classic bow and arrow.
Yeah.
They all are, man. And none of them. Star-Lord ain't no joke.
Okay, but I'm just using Yondu as an example of how a character
I think you're talking about appearance, though.
Yeah, about how a character
Not
can be changed in appearance. Yeah, about how a character can be changed in appearance, and it could mesh better than they would if they did how the character was actually supposed to look. Because imagine if you got the original Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy, Nigga stand out like a sore thumb. He would not fit. Like, yeah, he's from the alien, but this nigga's in the loincloth, bro. Like, nah, but yeah. Right now, I don't care about Eternals at all. But there's a lot of this movie has a lot of room. It can either be great, it could be okay, or it could be Ant-Man 2.
Damn, that's about a barrel. All right. Yeah. So our next one, spring 2021.
Woo!
No, February. My bad.
February
I skipped
12th.
one. Yeah, I skipped them. February 12th, 2021. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Can I go first on this?
Yeah.
Look,
Spend that.
I don't know shit about him, but I do know about Bruce Lee and Phelan.
You know exactly what my mind.
All I give a fuck about is how many hands you finna put on somebody's face. If you can do that, I'm sold. I don't care about how you do it, what montage you gotta do to get these ass whooping powers, or if you got powers at all. But I don't want no, what's that nigga name? Danny Rand? I don't want no Iron Fist shit. Nah, nigga.
Nah.
I need them ass whoopings.
Fact.
I don't care about no kids. I don't care about none of this shit because you got me on Shang-Chi. Who is Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
Shit sound like a Mortal Kombat villain or Street Fighter fighter, nigga. I don't know. The shit sounds epic. And then it says, and the Legend of the Ten Rings. So either you going after Sonic the Hedgehog, or you know what I mean, or the Audi symbol, or I don't know.
Tight.
All I know is you better be putting hands on a nigga, and them 10 rings better be a ring around that nigga's eye. That's all I care about.
Oh, fuck.
That's all I care about.
Okay. My mind went.
Coming.
My mind.
We got
the rings, bro. I'm thinking
got the
of the
real one
rings.
now. He's in here.
See, my
So
mind
the
went
Mandarin is who he's going up with.
The Mandarin's
Nigga.
organization was called. The Mandarin's organization was
That's
called
the 10 Rings?
America.
The Mandarin's organization was called the 10
You
Rings.
telling me?
Tony Lang is playing him.
Bruh, what?
That was Chow Yun-Fat's partner and John Woo's Hard Boiled.
Wait, hold
He's
up.
playing the Mandarin.
Hold up. Rewind the tape, bruh. Alright, so Shang-Chi is going head up with the Mandarin
Yes. Right.
with 10 rings?
Yes.
So you telling me this thing I kick him so hard the rings fly off?
No.
It's come around. Well, apparently the rings have been around since Iron Man 1. They didn't know about it.
The 10 Rings have
They're
been
hunting
around.
them down.
The 10 Rings was the one.
And the real Mandarin has been out there all this time.
And
Ben
Kingsley was mocking
game.
The real Mandarin.
And he did a great job doing this shit.
nigga.
America.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
Yeah. Mandarin has been out there.
So you telling me
So
we
I
might?
told y'all that.
Well, they show that in the deleted scenes and
No.
That's an imposter.
That's
He's
the
an
imposter.
actor.
No. He talks
The
about
real one's out there.
That old make that they did, that Return of the King.
That was an
that's
imposter.
cool.
I know, but I'm just saying they talk about the. He said he's not the real Mandarin, but
Right.
he talks about that when he's in jail. About
But
the
then
real,
they
he talks
talk
about
about
the real one. He
But
talks
then,
about the
yeah,
real
that
one.
old make was like, wait, I'm not the real Mandarin, but maybe I am. But this is not. The
Hold
real
on.
Mandarin's been out there this whole time.
Right.
It was his people that captured Tony Stark.
Right.
And kept him in that cave. It was him. It was his people that was trying to buy the Yellow Jacket suit in Ant-Man 1.
Yes.
Like his people have been around the whole
They've
time.
been around.
So this month,
They're
so you're telling me
international.
Marvel finna get a villain?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're telling me Marvel's gonna get probably one of the most popular villains out of their whole archive?
Yep.
And he's going to get Shang-Chi?
One of the few. We're going to get there. He's going to be one of the new
Yeah,
villains that's
Iron
going to
Man,
be
bro.
OP.
That's Iron Man's villain right there.
All right,
We
so
got another villain too.
where did Shang-Chi train?
Okay. Shang-Chi.
With monks or something?
I'm not
I
sure.
believe so. I would
I
say
believe
yeah.
he's with
'cause
the-
He's a
Yeah,
master.
But there's also
He's master of mystic arts, and he can duplicate himself. He can make multiple copies
If
of
this
himself.
movie ends
Like
with Danny
Shang-Chi.
Rand going to that motherfucker and you actually introduce Iron Fist in this bitch, nigga, they might even show sticks in this motherfucker, bro.
That opens the door.
now
Though.
there's also
They might show sticks, bro, before Daredevil.
That might open the door.
there's also powers in Shang-Chi because I believe
Well, his daddy stole mine too.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I believe that Shang-Chi also has 10 actual mystical rings that give him power. So
And the
and
Mandarin's trying to
if
steal him.
if
Yes.
they're going, if they're both after the mythical 10 rings, then that's what the conflict is about.
It's like Dragon Ball.
This is a TV spot or this is a movie?
It's a movie.
So this is not in a
It's gonna be a
in
film.
DC.
This
Okay.
is a movie.
All
It's
right.
going to be a film.
All right.
This is going to be
Bro,
on
the
screen.
potential of
All
this
Asian
movie,
cast too.
my nigga.
Yeah.
They can add in Danny Rand in this bitch.
I hope
Yeah.
not.
This is full
Well,
representation
I hope
right here.
they do.
Not
But
that
what
Netflix.
if-
No.
That Netflix
Recast.
is done.
That don't
Okay,
exist.
recast. All right.
That don't-
Yeah.
So if you do that, you will get Iron Fist this time.
Yeah. Now.
Guaranteed.
Now, since we're going with this, and this is an ass kicking movie.
I want to see this shit now.
Since this is an ass kicking movie, we need an ass kicking stunt team.
Too, representation.
We need an ass kicking stunt team. So if the motherfucking niggas, if the dudes that did the raid ain't on this shit. You already got John Wick on Winter Soldier and Falcon.
I would not use the raid team for this one.
The stunt team for the fight coordination.
I would not use the raid. I would use Jackie Chan's team.
I was just saying that. I just said that
for the fight coordination.
Exactly.
Traditional martial arts.
Traditional martial arts.
Kung Fu.
Because we're not doing Thai martial arts and all this extra shit with elbows and shit.
and all that.
Yeah.
That's depth defying.
Use Jackie.
Yeah.
You trying to?
I would use Jackie Chan's team, man.
You want to do traditional kung fu and a little magic because there's gonna be magic in there. You want to do traditional kung fu, like old school.
Like how they did in Drunken Monkey
or
Drunken Master.
Where Crossing Tiger had a good fight team.
Mythical. Yeah. You want Wu Ping.
Or
they all work with Jackie.
Or the team that did Imp Man, stuff like that. Like
you want Wu Ping. Same guy.
So
he's traditional. But he can modernize his shit because he's done modernized moves and old
That's
school.
the director.
Yeah, you want
the one that directed Imp Man, bro.
Wilson Yip. There you go.
Do they have a director yet?
They do.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
that'd have been perfect.
But it's all Asian representation. Got an Asian director and all that. So
what was that? What was that movie with Jet Li when he got poisoned by the Japanese nigga?
Oh,
Fearless? No.
He got poisoned by.
The Japanese dude.
He was like a monk kind of.
He was fighting.
Yeah, like the little ponytail. He was the best.
That was Fearless, wasn't it? Jet Li's Fearless?
Nah.
He could hit you like this.
He had the long ass ponytail, right?
It was a true story. Yeah, Fearless.
Yeah.
That was his final foreign film. Yeah, Fearless. Come on, 2006.
He had drank the tea and got poisoned.
Fearless.
Before the fight.
Fearless.
Before the fight. Good movie.
Yeah, it was.
Fearless fight.
Save for the couch.
Yeah. But so it looks like everybody's kind of excited across the board for the Shang-Chi.
I'm excited.
So I just dropped a little bit of information on it. Yeah.
I'm open to this. I only learned a little bit about it because what you told me. I haven't really looked in deep into it.
Oh, and I think Donnie Yen's gonna be in this movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
What you're telling me now about the Mandarin, about the real Mandarin, and everything like this, like hell yeah, I'm in the martial art movie, so I'm down for this right here. If it's really gonna give me that, like I said, I just don't want to see no jokes. I don't want them to destroy the movie. They put too much jokes into certain movies and it kills the movie. You know what I mean? Give me the scenes. Give me the great scenes, man.
That's interesting though, because
it's different if the jokes is kind of like it's like a throw off. You know what I mean? Like, it's random. I
think it would be funny. You know, somebody like a sensei, somebody whip somebody ass and do crack a joke. Masters do that. Yeah, that should be funny as hell.
That's different than just having jokes.
This is something.
That's the difference between a joke like Disney.
That's
an earned joke.
Yeah, I don't want to see that, man.
But just a joke to be stuffed in there for no reason. Like
when you see that,
the Guardians formula.
I don't know, because I'm a big fan of
icebreaker.
I'm a big fan of Wu-Tang Collection, and them motherfuckers got jokes all up in that bitch.
They do. Kill Bill. The same match was whooping Uma Thurman's ass, was playing with his freaking beard after he beat her.
Took her eye out, man.
Had that bowl of soup and threw the shit on the floor. He made her eat it up. He's like, I'm gonna eat the chopsticks, but bitch, you better pick that shit up.
You can't use the chopsticks?
Yeah.
If you want to eat like animal, eat like animal.
It was funny.
But that's the thing. That's situational joke compared to what Marvel.
I'm saying it can work in this kind
compared to what Marvel has been doing with his jokes just for
that's
the hell.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because Masters have humor.
Because there was humor in Thor 1, right? And
that was funny humor.
Yeah,
it was
the joke was and the things weren't.
He was out of touch.
Yeah, it was because he was out of touch with the society. So the things that he was doing were perfectly normal where he's from, but it didn't fit the world he was in.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
I like this.
Yeah, that's different.
I want a horse.
That's different than what he was in.
That's what I'm talking about.
What Ragnarok gave you, where he was just joking to be joking.
I'm not saying
another.
But Jackie Chan had a movie and he was like a drunken master. It was Jet Li was in it, and he was in it. And
oh, you said Jackie Chan and Jet Li?
Yeah, that was in the movie.
Forbidden Kingdom.
Yeah, you know where
that's the monkey one, right?
That's the
no,
Monkey King.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
with the boy,
the little white boy.
Okay, yeah.
He was helping them.
Okay, yeah. Well,
it was a fantasy.
That part was cool because Jackie, little points, whatever. But it wasn't like all the way in there. Like Jackie was doing his thing, but it was joke, but it wasn't like jokey. Like it's killing the movie.
Jet Li was funny as hell in that movie.
Yeah, it wasn't
funny as hell in that movie.
Especially when he became the monkey.
But it wasn't too much.
Fool, get over here. Slapping the floor. Yeah, but it was whooping ass. So go ahead and be funny. Do you?
Yeah, if you whip an ass and tell a joke,
that's different.
That's situational jokes.
Yeah.
Compared to like,
that's what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
Into them jokes, man.
No, I know what you're saying, E.
Yeah.
I get it, because if
Kung Fu does it right though.
Well, it's Disney.
It's Disney we're talking about.
But I'm gonna say this:
They do whatever.
if you look at the slate that we got of these type of movies, there's only one film on that motherfucking slate that screams humor. Technically, none of these movies they have or these shows that they have up here scream humor, because the Captain America movies weren't funny.
No,
they were spy thrillers, serious tone.
Yeah.
Black Widow.
I like that though.
Looks like a serious tone.
Yeah.
Falcon and Winter Soldier look like a serious tone. Internals look like a very serious tone.
Yeah.
Could be.
Shang-Chi.
Sound like
serious tone. Like that's the Asian culture. They don't really laugh like that. You know what I mean? Like, not saying they don't laugh, but as far as in their movies, unless you have a master, that's fucking OP. Because even in Ant-Man, remember the fat dude was running on doing shit. You know what I mean? Unless you have one of those. But Ant-Man was very serious. You know what I'm saying? So you have this going. I see the Mandarin telling jokes. I see that happening. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a little humor. And I agree, it's how you do the humor.
Exactly.
But these characters, you can't, with what they have, they don't have the, if they, like, all honesty, it was a reason why they picked Scott Lang and not Hank Pym. Scott Lang can tell jokes and be obnoxious and an idiot. Yeah. Hank Pym can't. Right. No matter if you try to or not, you completely defeat the character.
Hank Pym is a science nerd.
Iron Man is the same thing. They made him be a smart aleck asshole with his jokes. That's what Iron Man does.
Sarcastic as shit, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Captain America didn't tell jokes. And then he said, well, that's America's ass. And he ran off the screen.
Yeah.
That was a jokey joke.
Yeah. I actually understood that reference.
That was just,
That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, but it was
funny.
It was funny because it was him.
Yeah.
Somebody just said, you're American ass or some shit like that. And then he goes and looks at it after he kicks it. And he says, damn, that is
that
American
man's
ass.
over there playing Gallagher. He thought nobody knew, but we did.
What I'm saying
is, hey, Iron Man break that.
Shout out to Avengers, man.
He was like, fuck.
What I'm
and then they turned around.
A good moment. Very good moment.
What I'm saying is we have some people on this list, and we seen some good movies, but we also see some jokes. Like, I don't want no Thor Ragnaroks and stuff like that.
You're getting it.
Movies.
That's going to joke. So get used to that.
No. What I'm saying is,
it's
I don't want to see like the chain movie or you know, the Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier and you know Falcon movie to have like jokes like that that debunks the movie. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to see story in action. You know what I'm saying? It's different if you throw a little bit of comedy if that's the case, but not too much.
All right,
that's what I'm saying.
All right, E, let me.
If I want to watch some comedy, I have to watch a comedian.
Let me relieve you of this issue. Because I'm gonna tell you, you ain't got to worry about that with most of this. The only ones that's gonna have jokes in it, that looking at it, is Thor, Doctor Strange, and the What If.
Doctor Strange, really?
Doctor Strange has jokes. I know that. But Doctor Strange had jokes.
Really?
He had jokes in the first one. He just had a more sarcastic sense of humor.
What jokes talking about?
And remember,
Mama?
That was funny.
That was a gag. That was a gag.
No,
but the stuff with the cloak, the stuff that went wrong with the music, and he wasn't really paying attention.
That was subtle humor.
Yeah, I know, but it had humor, and he had a more dry sense of humor.
Did it slow down the momentum of the movie?
No, but I'm saying those are the only ones that you got to worry about having jokes in there.
Bro, I was looking more. I was looking more at Loki and Thor.
I could do that. I could do that with the K.
Well, I said Thor first.
Did that bother you?
No. Oh, the reason I'm not saying the reason I'm not putting Loki in that is because this ain't the Loki from Thor. This ain't the Loki from Ragnarok. That Loki's dead. They brought back Loki from Avengers 1. He escaped this time. So this is
after he got the Tesseract.
Yeah. Okay. He never went to.
So he might be out there changing realities.
This Loki never spent no time in that Asgardian prison.
Okay.
He escaped.
So this is the one that we loved and feared. All right.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
This is the Loki that the Avengers had to assemble to stop.
Tight.
That's weird too about Loki, because Loki is supposed to be
now that Robert Downey Jr. is out, he is the next top tier as far as like A-class actor, man. Tom Hiddleston can kind of carry his own. And I like seeing Tom Hiddleston. He's great.
Yeah, I like Hiddleston.
And him and Benedict Cumberbatch are up here now. Now that Robert Downey's out of the way.
Hiddleston was one of my
Doctor
picks.
Strange is going to be the face of the MCU. I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah, what else you got?
Well, somebody with a vagina. That's what's going to be the face of the MCU.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not for long.
Well, so, alright, so Shang-Chi.
That's what they pushing.
Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings, I'm sold.
I'm sold.
Who's sold?
Yeah.
I don't really care much if they got jokes as long as they're funny. That's all that really matters. Don't give me no cornball ass Deadpool jokes and make the movie stale.
Alright, let's do it.
Because Deadpool 1 was funny as hell and great.
Yeah.
And it had a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
But it was great. But then part 2 came with them stale ass jokes. Next one is Spring 2021, WandaVision, Disney Plus series. Gentlemen, what do we think about this shit?
Vision part is really not. I mean, personally, Vision is not really needed at all. I mean, Wanda, I always want to see like them actually do Wanda right, because Wanda is beyond OP, and she was not what she was. Wanda has so much power that Marvel did not push onto her. They made her kind of weak compared to that. Wanda could destroy planets and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So for them to do that, I wasn't really feeling that. You know, I hope that they actually show her some justice in this one, because I want to see her power, her potential. Wanda is very strong. Vision, they debunked him too, but I mean, what they gonna have? Another love interest? I'm not feeling that. That's the case.
They did kill both of her love interests.
I'm not feeling that they're gonna do another love interest. I mean, if we're gonna see Vision, I need to see Vision do some OP shit.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't care about this pansexual movie at all. She's making love to a robot, bro.
He's an organic
robot. It don't matter. He's a robot. He was built. He was created in a lab. He's a robot.
He was brought to life.
He's made of metal
with the yellow stone.
He's metal. He's a robot. Look,
organic.
Look. He's a robot. That's all that matters. If she gonna get her jollies off with the robot, that's fine. That's her business. I don't care.
You just watch Alita Battle Angel, bro.
Yeah,
she's a robot.
Yes, he was.
Are we still getting the same character?
I don't care about that, though.
You don't care. See,
I care about the action.
You know, we
He's a biased robot lover.
No, I care about the action. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Because the Wanda and Vision is going to be a love story, right?
Maybe not.
Now here's the thing.
I don't think so.
Now here's the thing about.
I think it's gonna be a horror story.
Here's the thing about this though, because I'm gonna be honest. The best thing I've seen of Vision in the entirety of the MCU was when Thanos snapped that freaking Mind Stone out of his head, and he fell. Yeah, and he fell apart. That was the tightest thing that I've seen with Vision.
Great.
Like I always felt like Vision was kind of wasted. He was there, but he was massively underutilized. So I get it, because you couldn't really, if anybody who got like Civil War, anybody who had Vision on their team, you win, right? And that's basically what happened when he showed up at the airport. I'm here. I'm with Tony. Y'all lose, right? And so as far as this one show is concerned, yeah, I like the Scarlet Witch as a character. Hopefully, I'm glad that Elizabeth Olsen got rid of that trash ass accent that she had. I don't know what the hell she was trying to be, but it wasn't. She didn't land it. I honestly, I don't care too much about this show, but that can change based on the trailer, right? The trailer for this show is what's going to have me decide whether it's worth watching or whether it's worth me watching something else. Because it's not so much the power with them as the personality and the story that they're telling with Vision and Wanda. Because Wanda is one of my favorite X-Men characters. She has been since X-Men Evolution, and that what I've gotten wasn't what I was expecting when you told me you got Scarlet Witch in the MCU. But once again, I don't really care about this one. It comes down to the trailer and whether I'm gonna watch it or not.
Alright. Spring 2021. What would I be doing? I don't know. But I do know this. I don't care about this one at all. I'm not really hyped for this at all. WandaVision. I don't have a lot of info about it. I'll watch it. I'll give it a chance. And I agree with you. It's all about the trailer and what they sell you on. But as far as how she handles the character Wanda and how Vision's handled, they're handled very prematurely. and it's not I'm trying to be optimistic about it, like, yo, what can they bring to me that I'll really like? But I see them more as coming in other people's film and bringing something to the film. You know what I mean? You know, some characters, they just do better, like Deadpool. He's just a better character when he's in someone else's shit. And I see Wanda and Vision being the same way. I think they'll do better in someone else's stuff, helping out the situation, than by themselves. So now we got them by themselves. Excuse me. I mean, I don't care. I personally, I would not buy a Disney Plus series for that show. I would buy it for Falcon and Winter Soldier because I want to see what it's about. Yeah. But I would not buy it for that because I don't care. And is it? I would hate for it to be kind of like how they're doing like Black Widow's a movie, but I would hate for them to be like, oh, it's what happened between Civil War and Winter Soldier. Yeah. Like, nigga, I already know that nigga fake. I don't care now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We know what they were doing. Shagging up.
Yeah, like that whole time before Infinity War, what were they doing? You know, if it's based on something like that, then you lost my interest because I don't care. Yeah. All I know is y'all was looking at each other for hours at a time, trying to see who's gonna say who they love first. Yeah. So off that, I don't care. Am I open to seeing it? Yeah. I'm open to wreck it too. But I don't because I don't know much about it. All I know is WandaVision. I thought she had her own show, like the afterlife of, the death of her organic lover. Afterlife. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a dope title.
Yeah.
Organic lover. I want to see that.
So,
Wanda's organic lover.
Is she looking for a brother? You know what I mean? Is Quicksilver gonna show up? Is that what you? If you're running something like that, that's what.
A lot of bullets that filled him up.
Like I think that's what makes the series special.
Be surprised.
He could have been a scroll.
Thank you.
I
don't know what to believe anymore. These motherfuckers
exactly.
Been around.
I mean, they got us with Spider-Man, bro. They got us, bro.
They got me with Spider-Man.
Like, goddamn.
Never trust Jake.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
Yeah, man. So you got, if she's on a journey, you know what I mean, trying to find her brother, or they dimension hopped, or however it is. You know what I'm saying? Because she can warp realities.
Yeah, she can teleport and stuff.
She can do shit. Yeah. So maybe she taps into if you expand it in that world where it makes it very interesting, then I'm with it. But the title alone just doesn't give me anything. See, with Falcon and Winter Soldier, they're soldiers. And they have backtracks and they like to help people and they do certain things. We know Winter Soldier got that shit in his head that he got out of Wakanda, so how is he going to cope with that? How Falcon going to cope without Cap? You know what I mean? So you have some dynamics there. You got Zemo in that shit. Yeah. You got those elements. I don't know what they got. That's why it's like whatever.
I think for me, I think this is pretty cool because I just feel like I actually wanted to spend time with Wanda Maximoff's character. Yeah. Because in the movies, she got to do some OP stuff. She really did show her power set. She had no problem with getting the job done, helping out. Hawkeye kind of talked her into some pep talk to get her to do what she needed to do, because remember, she was kind of scared in the beginning.
Walk out of here, you were an Avenger.
Yeah, so I love that we got to see that. I just want to see more depth on it, because I think she is interesting and fascinating as a character, and I do like Elizabeth Olsen. And I think Vision being in this gives him something to do and have him be in front and center, because most of the MCU screen time he was kind of a supporting. Making him a lead, I think, is a good idea, because now we get more in depth on him. And then, like you said about their love and relationship together, I thought that was interesting about some of the stuff that they explored in the movie. That I want to see more of that.
Oh, you into that android sex, huh?
Yeah. So
I didn't get that shit in.
If we gonna follow, I want to see that, man, because I do think there was a chemistry there, and they set it up, but there was really no real execution or no real closure, and I want to follow it, man. And I think, for me, I feel like because of what Wanda is and because of who Vision is, their story arc is going to tie into Doctor Strange. Because they do partner up in some stories. And
yeah, they do. Yeah, I read that.
So off that alone, I'm curious to see why they're coming back to Wanda and why they're coming back to Vision. I think they're going to be in a power-heavy set situation to where they're going to be put to the test, and they're going to need those abilities.
It's funny because if you look at the way this shit is playing itself out, Black Widow, Falcon, Eternals, Shang-Chi, it looks like they're balling down to collaborate with each other. It's crazy shit.
Because Wanda can mess with the mystical arts.
And if I was telling that kind of supernatural fantasy, I would pair up Wanda with Doctor Strange. Yeah. And we're about to go fight some evil. Yeah. That's who I would want on my squad. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm with it, man. And I just think it gives more time for them to develop something we really didn't get in the MCU film. But because this is part of the MCU and now that they have a show, there still can be a part of it. But now we could spend more time with them. And just off that alone, that's good enough for me. I just need basics. I just want to see more about them and I want to know more about them. Because we didn't get that in the movie. So I'll watch for that.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
May 7th, 2021.
Wait, hold on. We all spoke on it?
Yeah.
All right, for sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is The Couch, and this is part 1 of this Marvel Phase 4 slate.
Yeah.
So, look out for part 2.
Sure.
I'm J3.
Savage Jackson.
E.
One of Joe Genji Stockworkpedia. You know what it is.
And see y'all when we see you. Peace.
Deuces.